Everyone, and welcome back to my Rise to Richard series. Can we get a new plane episode? Let's find out. Okay guys, so if you remember from the last video, we basically just did one flight in the smallest plane, and the only plane I have at the moment, just to introduce you to the series. It was this little thing here. However, in today's video, I believe that we would be able to unlock this if we tried, and maybe even this, but I don't think we won't be unlocking this. So anyway, let's do a flight in the ERJ, because it's the only plane we have at the moment, and therefore I cannot do anything else. Let's spin this wheel, see what we get. Hopefully something very good. Another vlogger, perfect. Get more money on this flight, which will seriously boost us to this next plane, which will seat 16 passengers and cost 1,000 Skybucks to purchase. Oh, and also I bought a new uniform, hence why the money is a little lower than what we ended with in episode 1. So, our plane should be just around this corner. And there she is, our small little regional jet that just wants to fly with no problems. Let's see how much passengers we have on board. 9 passengers on board this perfect little airplane. Hopefully everything goes well. Let's wait and see, shall we? Still got the basic seats and everything, because I don't see the point in upgrading my seats just yet, when I've only got one plane to use those seats on. It's very simple. As you can see, this plane is actually kind of featureless compared to what we have today. There's no winglets. Oh my, it's a Concorde! I love Concorde in this plane. In this game, I even have a Concorde on my main account. So I might show you what the Concorde is like sooner or later. Probably next week, when I will record another video. We've also got a celebrity, which is very good, because the vlogger and the celebrity combined will give us a lot of money to work with towards the next plane.
Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff.
Let's get into our perfect view for watching this plane take off. We are taking off on the right runway. And let's see if we land. Let's make a guess in the comments. At the end of the video, do you think I will land on the right runway or the left runway? Put your guesses in and we'll find out at the end of this flight. So as you can see, we have just taken off, and but I've noticed something, that runway has 2 markings. Where we were taking off, it said 28 right, but as we were taking off, I saw another marking on the other side that said 10 left. If you know why that is, put it in the comments, and I'll heart every comment that knows the exact reason. Alright, we can start serving now. As you can see, the vlogger wants to drink, so we're going to do drink first. They complain that we have no screens, but this airline is fairly new. We cannot afford screens just yet. Maybe later on in the series.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain.
Got a bit of light turbulence, but that's fine. Ain't nothing this cute little regional jet cannot handle. I might switch into hard mode later on. That's not very good. Lads, we're going to have a water landing. I repeat, we're going to have a water landing. They really don't like us now.
This is your captain speaking. We are going to make a water landing
our first emergency in this series. And it was with the plane that I was literally praising earlier, so I'm a little annoyed about that. But then again, it's all part of the game, all part of the fun. Let's watch our beauty land in the water. It's good that I'm saving up for a new plane, isn't it? Because clearly this plane doesn't want to operate with us anymore. Very upsetting. I've only used it once, this second flight, and look what's happening to it. Yeah, I am bracing. There we go, guys, we have landed safely, and will we be able to evacuate everyone quick enough?
This is your captain
Let's
speaking.
find
Evacuate
out.
the cabin. The plane is starting to sink. Flight attendants, make sure all passengers get on a life raft before you leave the aircraft.
Just wanted to make that little announcement to get us towards an achievement where we use the functional PA announcement. What was the point in opening this door if no one's going to use it? Me and my partner could use that one. Okay, the staff life raft is here. I'm sat down, my pilots are sat down. And we've made it to safety and everyone is okay. That's just one way Legacy Wheels does it better. Will we get enough money to get this new plane? Hopefully. Perfect, we have, and I even got an achievement. We have enough money to get this new plane, which is very good, because it means we can get more money per flight, and then therefore get better progress towards more planes. I'm going to change it to medium mode, so I can't just see what the passengers want, and I actually have to ask them. Okay, our first upgrade in the airline has arrived. Let's do a quick flight in this, so we can familiarise ourselves with it. This is very good for our airline, because I love CRJs. Not as much as the plane we're going to get later on in the series, but I still do love CRJs. They have a bit of character which I absolutely love. Our new plane is spawned from gate 9, which is this way. It's going to be the one that's in the middle. How do I know? Because there's a bit of logic. It goes 8 to 10, 8, 9, 10. And we're right in the middle of it. Here we are. A brand new plane in all its glory. How much passengers will we have on board? We'll have 12 passengers on board. And this plane can hold 16 passengers. So only 4 seats in this whole plane will be empty. As you can see, 2 rows of seats. 8 on either side. 2 lavatories at the back. And a bigger galley at the front. Our next step with this plane is to purchase its pilot crew. Because it's simply better. And it will help me in the future. How will it help me in the future, you ask? Well, there's an achievement for having all the pilot crews. Well, that's just part of the gold standard achievement. And there's an achievement for having the pilot crew for the A380. And to get them, we have to get the pilot for this plane and all the other planes leading to the A380. Meaning
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
that
This is your
getting the
captain.
pilot for this plane will
Welcome
indirectly
aboard
help
the
me with the
flight. We're
achievement.
expecting a smooth ride today, so the seatbelt sign should remain off.
As
for
you can
most
see
of
in
the flight.
medium mode, you
Thanks for
cannot
flying
see
with
what
us,
the
and once
passengers need
again,
to do, so you
welcome
actually have to
aboard.
look. And then when we're serving, you have to ask them what do you want to eat, and they will tell you. It also gives you a bit more money. I don't know why,
Flight attendants,
because
please be
in
seated for
my
takeoff.
mind, medium mode is essentially just normal mode. But oh well. In our perfect view again, taking off from the right one way. No, because we couldn't do the last thing, well, I said comment down below what runway you're going to think we land on, because we landed on the water. Comment down below what runway you think this plane is going to land on, and we'll see if you're right, if there's no emergency. There shouldn't be, because we just had one, but you never know with this game. As you can see, we have just taken off, and we'll be serving shortly. Just passed through the crowd. There's another airport down there, but we can't see it anymore.
This
We're
is your
ready to
captain
serve
from the flight
once
deck.
again.
We've reached our cruising altitude. The flight attendants should start their in-flight service shortly. Sit back, relax,
As you can
and
see,
enjoy
this
the
press wants to
flight.
be like, now you kind of see how medium mode works.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Well,
your
that's
captain
not
from the
very
flight deck.
good.
Well,
It's some
it looks
severe
like we may encounter
turbulence.
severe turbulence for the next couple of minutes. At this time, we're going to suspend the meal and beverage service.
No, we're
Flight
not.
attendants, to your jump seats immediately.
No, I'm going to continue serving the passengers that have become loyal to my airline. You certainly think a bit of shaking about is going to stop me? No. You have other things coming for you. Alright, Cam, my Wi-Fi is basically useless. That is something we're going to upgrade in the future. This dude did not get his peanut. What do you want then? Pretzels. You want pretzels.
This is your captain from the flight deck speaking. It looks like we are through the worst of the turbulence. Sorry about how rough it got. The aircraft is perfectly fine.
Just need to put all these
The meal and
suitcases
beverage
away.
service can now resume. Thank you for your
Because
cooperation
it's
and
something
patience.
that has to be done. Don't ask me why. I'm pretty sure you should just be able to land the suitcases on the floor. Because the game puts them on the floor, but whatever. Just serving the last of the passengers. And we should get another water salute, but I'm going to skip it because you saw what they looked like in episode 1. They're not exactly all that great. Excuse me for a minute, guys. Sorry about that. I needed to cough.
This is your captain from the flight deck. We have started our initial descent and we'll be landing
Okay,
soon.
we are now
Thanks for flying
landing.
with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Again, I'm collecting all the trash to make sure my plane is not dirty when we land. No, I don't want a dirty plane. No one wants a dirty plane.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Just gonna do that. And as you can see, this plane actually has a few more features, such as winglets. Let's see what runway we're gonna be landing on. Oh, the landing gear has come out, meaning we are nearly ready. And we are landing on the... drumroll please. We are landing on the left runway, so if you guys left in the comments, well done, and I will try to heart them. That was a bit of a rough landing, but it's okay, seeing as my pilots are not very experienced yet. I think they're only about level 1 or 2, I don't know. So I'm going to let them off with rough landings. In the future though, I don't want to see many rough landings when my pilots are actually a decent level. It's the same with what Zeniac does, he does not like hard landings. But sometimes they're just needed. I don't care about water salutes, they're completely useless. As you can see, we can actually start opening the overhead bins. So we can just open the door and get off the plane. As you can see, I've opened them so quickly. fact, we can't even open this yet, but now we can. 300 skybucks because we upgraded our plane. That is very good and will help us in the future. Okay everyone, before I go, I'm just going to show you the first target plane that for this series, so that obviously we know what we're trying to get towards. And I say we because we are a community in this channel, so therefore everyone should be able to know what I am doing. You guys are my literal convoy crew, and I don't want to leave you guessing. Our first target plane is this, because it is the first plane to include business class. And in the next episode of this series, we'll probably do the first mission. Anyway, I've been Legacy Wheels and Technician Sales. You lot have been extremely awesome. So, goodbye.